y'all please don't cancel me. So the guy, he's saying something. We like, oh no, we good. We lesbians. You know, that's our go-to. We lesbians. So when I had got back out there, he said, "Oh, bitches gay." And you know how you hear some shit, but you like, I'm here, bitches gay. I'm like, we getting shot at. Mind you, like I said, the door hinges did not work. So she's laying across my lap at this point, pulling the door because she didn't get in at the time. So she's pulling the door and we getting shot. It was like, I'm like, what the fuck? And I really didn't get. I see him do this, and she, like I said, I don't know. I can't speak for her, so I know her mindset was. But when I see you looking for where your gun should be, you thought it was on you. He said, "Oh yeah, I got something for you, bitches." I said, "I got this taser in my purse, and it's for situations like this." I said, "That means pat his pocket and say he got something." My next move need to be your next move because I'm willing to do whatever to protect myself. This man threw a bean in my face, trash bin. Boop. I'm like, oh shit, hold on, like this nigga, all right. So I catch up to him, and I'm fucking him up. Taser, boom, this, boom, because you're not going downstairs, you're not getting to nothing. You're not getting to nothing. Y'all fuck this man up. I tased the shit out that man, tased him to his big ass, because he was tall. So if you thumbing through your stack and that bitch like, when you gonna spend some bread on me? Now you need your feelings. No, like, no, bitch, you could be cool. Let me offer it though. You know, that might come with fuck for me. You might get you some to eat. And you gonna cook for me. Then you ain't buying the groceries. Like, you cool?
She ain't never
when you
don't cook
buying
for the groceries? That's a
like,
gem right there.
Come on now.
That's real.
So what I've learned with some of these approaches, I feel like people are going to obstruct what they can obstruct. If a bitch wanna fuck, she gonna fuck. Classy, church going, in the house, outhouse. I always say, I know more hoes in the house and 20,000 niggas to know the address than a bitch at the club who go home, get drunk, dead ass. Somebody shared, well, a man shared, he was like, damn, standards get low. It's not that standards getting low, standards are not being met.
That's a gem.
Standards are, yes.
I ain't acting, I'm just speaking what I see behind the lens. Even though I'm speaking roles, the creator I am.
Manifest, elevate, you will be okay. I'ma focus on myself either way. Give you love, give you eyes, show you the way. I plant the seeds and watch them blossom. Our soul is power, solar power. We don't fold, we don't know no cowards. We expose those who hide our power. Self-conquer, watch the rest devour.
Peace, love, and prosperity, family. It's King and Light on the Move Different podcast. This is Move Different Mondays. And today, I bring to you a very special guest. I bring to you Miss Dutchess, party host and promoter and serial entrepreneur. And out of it all, she is one hell of an experience. Ladies and gentlemen, on the Move Different podcast, we talk about transitions and how do we go about challenges that we face with our time, money, goals, and relationships. But this is not going to be like your regular podcast. This is a special edition. And in this one, we're going to get a little bit of spicy. We got the drinks on the table. We have a lovely scented candle from Soy Bella. Make sure you all check her out on Facebook, Instagram, and any websites and platforms that she has. But this episode, drinks and candles, because you're going to hear truths from the heart, honesty, and it's going to get a little shaky, I hope. So, as we get into it, I'd like to say, Ms. Dutchess, thank you for joining the Move Different podcast.
Thank you for having me. Yes.
So, anything that I missed out that you would like to share with the audience, like keep it real, vulnerable, transparent with them, anything you'd like them to know?
I'm an entertainer. Like you said, promoter, host. I've been doing this since I was 17 years old. Started off doing like house parties, got my first apartment. Trap niggas, straight up trap niggas in there. Like, that was the party. So I was doing girls' hair. And while they would wait to get their hair done, I have them sit down on the couch, have my homeboys come over, they in the kitchen, cooking whatever they cooking. And we just vibed out, and that's really how it started. So it really started authentic, just not really having that family structure at home, the American family structure at home. So I'm like, I'm hanging with my homeboys. I hang with people that understand me, people around my age, people that know more than me, whatever the situation may be, people who kind of got pushed out their families for certain shit. And we all just kind of came together, and they was like, you need to start doing this professionally. Like, you need to start going to parties, charge people to get in here, doing all this and that. And that's really kind of how it started.
So no one inspired you. It just came about and they suggested you to get a bag off of it.
Yes, but then at the same time, this is my thing too. I was kind of antisocial, not on purpose, but it's just like I'm very particular about my circle. And I felt like at that time, because I don't know, I remember at that time we didn't have like where you go to the club, gotta show your ID. So I could sneak in anywhere. You got $10 parties at the Vision, club sweat days. You know, I was sneaking in everywhere, and I'm the youngest child, so I was getting wherever I wanted to go. All I had to do was put a little fit on. My sister did hair, I did hair, I know how to put a wig on, and I'm in there. So what ended up happening is, I'm like, okay, it's a vibe, but I'm hella antisocial, but I want to do this as well, but I knew I wanted to spread energy.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I know I'm supposed to be spreading energy, but how was I going to do it if I don't want to talk to people or if I didn't want to communicate with people? So I'm like, let me get some like-minded individuals. And to be honest, those people that I had back then, they told me they still fuck with me now. Because you don't have to come in with no fancy ass suit on. You don't have to come in and fake bougie. Like, you come in there how you are. You want to bust it open on the floor. That's your prerogative. So those type of people, those are the type of people that will stick with you. So since I'm 17 to now, it's like they still fucking with me. It's longevity, but you know, you just gotta keep it authentic, and it's not, the money is gonna come when you do it right.
Say that again.
The money come when you do it right. Like, they're gonna keep spending money with you. So what I do notice, a lot of people just be like, oh, we just doing this to get the money, but you're not giving those people that experience. And they're like, I don't want to come back there. I don't want to fuck with you no more. I didn't feel welcome here. I'm uncomfortable. I don't even want to dance. I'm gonna just sit here and mug everybody all night. And that's what really changed the vibe. So I've been doing that for a long time.
Okay, awesome. Man, I love it. See, so I gotta make this disclaimer. My podcast is a global podcast. So let the people know, where do you actually host parties at and where are you from?
Well, originally, I'm from Louisiana originally, but I've been up here since I was about 10 permanently. I was going back and forth for a minute, but I wasn't enrolled in school down there. So it was like, you don't hunt, you don't eat down there type shit. And that really surprised people. So when I came up here, I see my first apartment complex. I was in my first like real grocery store, because we was killing like pigs and ringing chicken eggs. So I'm like, they got buildings with families and shit. Like, it was a culture shock when I came up here.
And let me know what up here is, because I don't be
in Kansas City, Missouri. It was a culture shock when I came to Kansas City. And even coming from where I'm raised by elders and just coming back here and living with a parent, I'm like, this is different. Like, this is hella different. Like, my mama used to be outside, going out, turning up, and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. And she would take me to some clubs out here, like the Green Duck, OG club that's out here. She used to take me there when I was a kid. I could sit at the bar. She had the niggas. So that they was pulling the strings. And I'm like, this is a vibe. So I had got my first job in the 3rd grade. When I stayed up here permanently, I was making $5 an hour. And it was a club called the Filling Station, which is in South Kansas City. It does not exist anymore. I was taking the hinges off the doors. So they was remodeling. And then I remember the owner, she had a elderly guy's party there. And she was rushing around. I'm like, girl, I'm going to help you set this party up. Like, I know how to decorate. I know how to do this stuff. Like, let me try it. So she looked at my mom like, okay, you know, it's your kid. We just going to have fun with her and do stuff. But I'm like, no, this is really what looks good. So the man ended up coming in there, and I'm hiding behind the bar stool because I ain't supposed to be in there. Right. So he come in there, he's like, oh, you did your big one, like big tips. Like, you did your big one. So ever since then, I was working here making $5 an hour. But that was enough for me in 3rd grade because I didn't give a fuck.
That's right.
And another thing I used to do, like, hey, we had to hustle when we came up here. You got to hustle. Like, you had to. I remember taking little recorders, you know, the little instruments they gave you at school back in the day.
I remember.
Yeah, so me and my friend, we got matching jackets from the thrift store. And I used to go door to door in apartment buildings because, like I said, this was my first time really seeing apartments and seeing all these people together. I'm like, how can I hustle this? Like, my mindset was somewhere else.
If nobody never gave you that type of mindset, it was innate.
I think nobody really gave it to me. But at the same time, like, I feel like my mama wasn't paying my daddy a Mac. Point blank, period. like point blank period. So kind of just seeing that one got into the city. She never really told me nothing verbatim, or my dad never told me nothing verbatim. But I'm like, I want stuff. I'm a girly girl. I'm a tomboy, but I'm still like a girly girl on the outside. Like I want stuff. I like my hair to be done. I'm seeing her with her hair done. Like, let me see. I need some money. I need something. But then at the same time, I also felt the mindset of me not even knowing, me not even realizing like my mom was on Section 8. So when the rent we do, and I see like the rent is $100-some, is a third grade. I'm like, $100. Like, oh my God, it's a big burden. Like, this me. Like, I need to make some money here. Now that I'm older, I kind of laugh at it. Like, please on that Section 8, which is fine. But now that I'm older, I'm like, oh shit, got that from a nigga. That was done. But in my mind, just being nosy, just going through shit. Like, oh, the rent is $119. Like, I need to help my mama. So I just remember having that mindset. So I'm like, what can I do to do that? If I find a wallet, I used to steal it. I used to go to storages. I'm taking out storages. And I'm not saying do this. I'm just telling my story, okay?
I ain't gonna leave alone. I was breaking in the YMCA lockers, taking stuff in 5th grade, so you ain't alone.
Yeah, jumping fences, just doing shit. So me and my friend, we had got these blue jackets from the thrift store. And y'all, please don't cancel me. So I went to school and I looked up some cancer stories. And I used...
Go ahead, get it out. We gotta hear this.
I use some cancer kids and I take them to like a little Pringles can and I would knock on people's door with the recorders and I say, hey, girls in the blue jacket, that was our name. And then I'm like, this is for little Jacob. He's sick and we're gonna play a song for you. We need some donations for him. We know him. Played the little recorder. My friend couldn't really play like that, but I had the hot cross buns down bad. Like, who you playing with? Make that money. Make that money. And I'm like, let me at least give my mama $30 a day. I don't know what the hell she was doing with it. A lot of times she wouldn't take it, but it just like me, just like I said, remembering why is the rent $100? Like this is, I feel like a burden up here. Especially like I stated, I live with my elders down there. So me coming up here in my mindset, even though I know it was reality now, but in my mindset at that time, I'm like, I done came up here the rent high, like how she paying stuff, like she worked when she felt like it, but like I said, she was a hustler. Right. So ain't like we was going without, but now that I'm he was on Section 8 getting stamps, and I ain't mad at you, but I didn't know that at the time because I was in grown folks' business. Yeah, true. So I'm like, how am I about to bring this money in? So it kind of really just started with that mindset from that. And I remember it's kind of just getting older and having conversations with more people, specifically men, they would always ask me like, would you do anything for money? Like, yeah, you're a hustler. And then it's kind of that backhanded compliment, like, so hard for you to go for money. And I'm like, I always get it by all means. And I didn't understand that was a little shady little thing that they were saying.
Yeah, dudes do that. Yeah, they do. Before we continue, I love the hustle mentality. But it still sounds so innate. But what I'm hearing is that it was your nosiness in grown folks' business, seeing bills, and feel like, but it took the initiative like, damn, what? Well, I'm trying to make something happen and things start clicking. I like it. And I don't know if y'all call her take a drink, so I'm taking my drink. So this podcast, like I said, is going to be a lot of the truth hurts. But candles heal. So let's get into, before we get into the 4 pillars, let's get into your Facebook. Now, I know you got other platforms. I don't be on TikTok like that, but I came across you on Facebook, and I seen you had a large following on your business page. I seen you had a lot of people commenting stuff. I know you share a lot of things. You got a lot of great insight. And some of the things I've seen, not over the past, but today, in the last few days you posted, there's been a lot of talk about men and their approaches. And you know what we won though? Shout out to Delia. Delia be making a lot of posts too. She said stuff, and I'm just be appalled and shocked. Like, y'all really be experiencing this? Is this Kansas City niggas or something? And then I go to my Facebook friends in Chicago. It's the same thing. So, but since I'm not in y'all inbox and I don't see what y'all see, I just see the posts y'all share and what's happening. I missed other things. What has been the things that's been getting on your nerves the most you've been witnessing?
Oh, where do I start? You know what? And it's so crazy that you asked that because I was thinking like it's been a shift. And people say the internet's not real and all that, but it's people really behind the keyboards. So some of it is real. way people converse with you in private is real. That's how you really feel because that's a private message. That's the DM. That's you texting my phone, saying something crazy to me in person. But the thing is, and it's such like a juxtaposition from when I was younger. Like I said, me just appearing as a girly girl and just being a tomboy. It's just crazy how back then when we was younger, you can hang with the boys, you can play WWE games, play in the dirt, whatever you gotta do. And then when you have those same interests as men, as you get older, you become competition. So I'm like, it's just crazy how when I was younger, just hanging with the guys, you know, kicking it, because I don't have no blood brothers.
Okay.
So when I initially meet a male, I don't think, oh, let me how the hell we talk to him. It can be like, this will be my home. If it does transfer into something like that, it needs to do that instantly, or we just gonna be in the friend zone forever on my end, please.
Right.
So I'm like, it's just crazy how even with hosting, like, okay, it's really male dominated in Kansas City. So I'm like, even going from something like that, like just kicking it with guys, and then you in the same field as them, and then you become that competition. And then if you don't talk to them the way they want you to talk to them, like if you're not giving them no play, then you become competition. That shit's crazy. Like, it's crazy. So I know a lot of people like, these men be in your comments arguing with you. Yeah, but if you're getting these inboxes, DMs, it's because I respectfully decline them.
Okay.
So that's been happening.
But that's, you said respectfully decline.
Respectfully,
You don't give off respectfully energy. What's respectfully?
Okay, give me a scenario and I'm gonna show you how I would decline.
Okay. Man, Dutchess, I see you be having all the women at your events. I like what you're doing. I really want to get some money with you. So what's up with putting a nigga on?
Trigger words, put me on. Let me see.
Exactly. I'm using these words.
Okay, so this is what we can do. You tell me your resources, and you tell me what you want out of them. And then instead of putting you on, I can show you a little bit of opportunities, or you can come around more, and you can do your own networking. You have your own conversations with these people. So I'll put you in the room with them. But it's up to you to have that conversation and build that rapport and that relationship with them. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, this wasn't. I'm not. No. Come to this event. It's gonna be a lot of artists there, producers, videographers. You know, let's say like somebody that want to get in the industry. When I put you in there, are you gonna be sitting in the corner being quiet, or are you gonna be talking all that shit, doing all that like you did with me? Because I'm not bringing no dick into my business. No dicks allowed. Like even when I used to pimp. Let me get in with these bitches. I want to make some money with you and these bitches. We can be like this. No, we can't. No, we can't. Because you're always trying to drop your balls in a situation where it's only for pussies. For real. Like, these men, and it's like you trying to P. You can't do that. No, you're going to do your own shit. Now, what I will do and what I have done is I have collaborated back in the day when I was peeing a few years back.
Okay. I
have collaborated with males. So let's say it's All-Star Week in Atlanta. They got they set of bitches. I got my set of bitches. We can bring these bitches together. And I go in, I keep the eyes on them. You in the car, you pay for their fits. You paying for my bitches' fits as well. But I'm making sure your bitches in line in a feminine way. Because, you know, you can gorilla them, but that they go like, this nigga, da-da-da. Keep them ladylike, keep them classy. Because I can have a conversation with you, girl, go to show money. You see that nigga over there? 2 women talking ain't shit. If a man is a trick in a club and he see 2 women talking, they homegirls. She just talked to the stripper. When she walk over there and milk that nigga, he good with it. He not thinking nothing of it. Now if she over there talking to a nigga and he get that money, da-da-da. I don't want no parts of you because that's your nigga or that's your pimp. And I don't want no drama. So we can make a system like that. And I had made systems like that. But you are not dipping your balls where they shouldn't be. Like, you're not doing it. But I will put that person, if that was a scenario, I'm gonna respectfully say no. But what I will do, if I can vouch for you, I'm not just putting no foolishness in there. But you need to know how to know yourself, and you need to experience how to open up your mouth. Because I know, like I said earlier, I had to, because I was antisocial. I'm like, people, I used to roll my eyes on purpose just so they wouldn't talk to me when I was little. Like, don't talk to me. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck it. When I'm talking, I'm going to talk to you. Like, we're going to have a real conversation. But I put you in a room. If you got that potential, and I really see, like, oh, yeah, you can do something with that. But it's up to you to have those conversations with those people. Hey, while you do music, well, this is my name, and I do this and this and that. It's up to you to do those networks. So I can invite you where I'm at or put you in the room, but it's up to you to open up your fucking mouth.
I agree.
Wasn't that respectful?
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting that to come out. So yeah, that's okay. So here's the push over the hump though. But what happens when they don't know how to accept your no? What's the worst stuff that what's the worst approach you had?
The worst. I ain't know where to start. So when she just come in your mind, like, where do I even start? The worst approach, business wise.
Yeah. No, matter of fact, keep it general. What's the worst approach you had? Somebody trying to holler at you, do business with you, or think they need to say something because they don't like what you posted and shared on Facebook.
You be cutting up on Facebook, so do a relationship one. I know this is gonna be funny.
A relationship? My relationship?
Not like a relationship, but the nigga trying to holler at you.
Mm-hmm.
How dark and deep are we going? Because them niggas be shooting. Niggas just shot.
Just
shot.
We going deep without names.
Okay, I didn't know who it was. I'm gonna say the worst situation, and this is a serious one, but I'm gonna say the worst situation. And I ain't no business at Fast Stop, but sometimes you gotta go get your little ice cup after the club, rehydrate, see what the next move is. So I was at Fast Stop in Kansas City, and it has a reputation for y'all don't know. Just look it up, Google it. Very much police things, but I was at Fast Stop, and it's real fucked up because like the hinges was like broke off my car door at the time. I think I was like 19, 18. I was at Fast Stop. And like I said, me and my homegirl, we was just kicking it, trying to get our ice to get back out, get to the car, see what the next move is. So the guy, he's saying something. We like, oh no, we good. We lesbians. That's our go-to. We lesbians. So when I had got back out there, he saw bitches gay. And you know how you hear some shit, but you like, oh yeah, bitches gay. I'm like, we getting shot at. Mind you, like I said, the door hinges did not work. So she's laying across my lap at this point, pulling the door because she didn't get in at the time. So she's pulling the door and we getting shot at. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I really didn't give like eye contact, so I really can't even tell you who the person was. Probably getting my partners now. But shit like that, like motherfuckers, I don't want to know the mindset. I like to understand mindsets, but with shit like that, I don't want to understand where your mind is at to where you feel like you need to do that. Oh, I got another one. Oh, let me tell y'all this other one. I would never forget this one. So I got invited to a kickback. Somebody wanted me to host the after hours with them or for them. They was more so behind the scenes. And I'm gonna keep the names. Let me try not to say the names. So it was in location 1, which was a building on 63rd, Kansas City, Missouri, and it had a lot of like black businesses in there. So some people had little after hours, photography studios, hairstylists, little boutiques. Just a real good place for black people to come together. It was a white owner, but like I said, he was like, oh, $600 a month. You can have your business, shit like that. Shit that we need. Your creative bad, fuck it. So shout out to him. I forgot his name. Short white man. If you watching this, open up another building for everybody. But me and my homegirl in there, I'm like, oh, y'all survived. I'm just like, yeah, this is somewhere I want to like. I can do a little after hours here, like the plush chairs and stuff. I'm like, it's a little bougie. I like it. And then it's at a good location. So my homeboy, who should remain unnamed, he like, Dutch, I'm about to run to the store. I'm about to do this and do that. The people be here at this time. Like I said, it was the after hours. So they like, just come to this kickback and then I want you to see what we can bring in here and then let me know what you can add to it. Respectfully, I like that. So I said, okay. So we had a little bit in between time just conversing. So one of the ladies, she had left. I don't know where she went. I forgot. But it was just me and my homegirl at that point. So a guy comes in who cuts hair in Kansas City. And he was pretty drunk. He was a little older, probably. I think at this time I was maybe 21, 22. He looked like he was probably mid-30s at the time. He come in there, he like, oh, y'all cute. Yeah, y'all cute. Da-da-da. What y'all doing here? I'm like, oh, you cut hair? You do anything here? He like, yeah, I cut hair downstairs. So who fuck with me tonight? so we like, no, why did we just here for business? Like, why we just here for business? Oh, so y'all some dyke bitches. I said, Lord. So I was like, what? And I'm just like, all right, bro. And I'm looking at her, and she's like, she'll pop out, but she's more calm. And she's at this time now she be outside. What's up, bitch? You know who you is. She be outside now, but at that time she was like just kind of getting out her shell, and she was kind of really uncomfortable like hanging around me outside her family because she had a lot of siblings. So I'm like, fuck this nigga. Like, all right, I'm gonna wait till they get back, and then I'm gonna be like, bitch, ass nigga, what's up? But you know, because I don't want to fuck them up, and then get back like, what happened? But he said that, I'm like, okay. So then he was like, all you bitches not really gonna fuck with me. I got something for you bitches. Because I see him do this. And she, like I said, I don't know, I can't speak for her, so I know her mindset was, but when I see you looking for where your gun should be, you thought it was on you. He said, oh yeah, I got something for you bitches. I said, listen here, girl. I said, I got this taser in my purse, and it's for situations like this. I said, that man just patted his pocket and said he got something for us. My next move need to be your next move, because I'm willing to do whatever to protect myself, especially to a man like what? A man that's on some weird shit. Y'all see the movies in like the cartoons where they chasing after each other and motherfuckers just throwing like random like bins and shit and the person falling. Yeah. I'm not playing with y'all. When I tell y'all this man threw a bin in my face, so I'm chasing it.
I can picture this.
This man throws a bin. If you've been in a location where you know them hallways a little stretch, this man throws a bin in my homegirl know what she doing. She's still back there. She want to be out here chucking this stick with me. But girl, this man threw a bin in my face, trash bin. Boop. I'm like, oh shit. Hold on. Like, this nigga, all right. So I catch up to him and I'm fucking him up. Taser, boom, this, boom, pop, 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 pop. Because you're not going downstairs, you're not getting to nothing. You're not getting to nothing. Y'all fuck this man up. I tased the shit out that man. Tased him to his big ass, because he was tall. And he was bigger than me. And I tased him for real. I tased the fuck out this man, y'all. So he laying down in there. And I'm like, where this bitch at? Y'all, why this bitch still in there sitting down? I said, do you know this man? So we grabbing all our shit, right? I get to the hall. It's just like a scary movie because he gone. Like, you know, the body be gone. You done took the killer down, now he gone. You like, oh shit, God, this nigga pop out anywhere. So I'm like, bro, I can't remember we got on the stairs, the elevator. I can't remember what we did. We might have did half and half at that point. So I get to the bottom floor. I don't know where his shop was at, but then I see him. I see his head moving. I said, oh, this nigga in there. I said, bro, he in there. We gotta get up out of here. Now we get to the car. This man come outside with a gun. We are ducked down, driving over curves, and she got like a little Honda Civic or something at the time. Not no truck, so we is big flying, like we is out of there. And I feel like that, and she never hung out with me again. She only comes to my event, but she never hung out with me again after that. But luckily, thank goodness, my homeboy, I guess he had came early. So he was sitting in the parking lot the whole time. So he checked shit. So, you know, like I said, even though it's some shit like that, it's still men that I hang around that's going to protect me and look out for me. And that's the kind of man I like. So when I be talking about the niggas on Facebook, I'm talking about niggas. And if y'all really pay attention, when I'm talking about them niggas, I use the N-word on her, like niggas. Because to me, like, you got niggas that like niggas, and you got me. You know, I like, protect me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like nagging. I feel like niggas be nagging. I'm not a nag, so I would like not to be no nag. But these approaches have been way off. Like, what do you mean when you gonna cook for me? Can I just post my food and eat it? When you gonna cook for me? I'm not no fucking slave. Like, what do you mean when you gonna cook for me? True. And it reminded me of when I had came up housekeeping, like this was when Craigslist was safe. So I used to, how old was I, y'all? Let me think. Probably like 17, 18. And I was on Craigslist. And I used to do these housekeeping jobs. And they're friends, like these rich white people. And I really was doing that because I'm like, I need to get in the mix with these motherfuckers. And I did. I made some gorgeous relationships and stuff like that. I need to get in the mix with these people. So I remember they friends used to come on and be like, can I take you home? Can you come home with me? So, you know, to clean their house. I'm like, bitch, no, that's not cute. But if that's not how you approach nobody, You know what I'm saying? You know how men say, if I want to spend my money on you, I'm going to offer it. I'm going to do it for you.
Mhm.
Let me do it for you. Let me offer it. So if you thumbing through your stack and that bitch like, when you going to spend some bread on me? Now you in your feelings.
Mhm.
No, like, no, bitch, you could be cool. Let me offer it, though. You know, that might come with fuck with me. You might get you some eat. And you going to cook for me. Then you ain't buying the groceries. Like, is you cool?
She ain't never just
When you
you
gonna
ain't
cook
buying
for
the
me?
grocery. That's a
Like,
gem right there.
Come on
That's
now.
real.
Like, I can respect it. They like, can you make me this? I do this and that. I'm like, cute. Let me go look through your pictures. Let me see what's up. You know, but I feel like these are, I don't know what's going on, but the approaches are interesting. I even had somebody tell me, he probably watching this, hey. Very supporting, dog. Fuck with you. I had somebody tell me the other day, because this nigga been trying to fuck me for like a year. And okay, like, I fuck me too, so I get a little bit. But when you're pressing it, what's wrong with you? Why you want to fuck so bad? Like, freaky. So, and you know, we had a, because I wanted to dissect it, like, I want to get to the bottom of some shit. So we had a conversation, and he like, well, honestly, because he just found my Facebook. Somebody tagged me or something. And that man found my Facebook, and I'm like, ugh. So I met him at the little jazz lounge, you know, the music, the dim lights and shit. He like a photographer, you know, taking pictures of me across the room. Like, okay, Medea, scene when the little ones fall in love and shit, and then I gotta go pick between the bad nigga and the good nigga. It was given like that. Like, okay, he's taking little pictures of me and no, nicely, well spoken, articulate. So I'm like, hey, my number, we can converse. Yeah, I played this man out for like a year, got another nigga in between times, some more shit, but but I'm like, he just presses the sexual issue. And we had a conversation. He like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought that's what you wanted from me. I said, where'd you get that from? What made you think that? Like, where'd you get that from? He was like, I thought that's what you would leave with.
No.
But I was like, how did you get that? He said, then I see your Facebook, you be wilding. And then y'all, this man started reading my post after me. Like, I saw you had these in the notes ready to go. You had these in the notes ready to go. Because I guess I said something like, quit asking these niggas that I talk to if we fucking, because if I fuck them, yeah, we fucking good. But I think the ones that I was fucking with, you know.
From a random stranger.
Yeah, like, I'm like, where did you get that from? But, you know, I'm starting to, and I always realized it, but it's starting to be more prevalent that if people want to obstruct their views, they will obstruct it. Like, if I only want to see you as one thing, good or bad, then that's all I want to see out of you. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen somebody like turn their life around? Motherfuckers always want to bring up art, for example. You know what happens a lot?
What's that?
A motherfucker be like, I'm working on, and this is why you should really never announce it, because people are so irritated. Well, maybe you should, so you can weed the snakes out. When somebody says, I'm working on my anger. And then you know the motherfuckers that want to test you and do shit to you to see if you're actually working on that anger.
Yeah.
Because all they want to do is obstruct you. They want to just see you as this angry ass person. So when they do shit to try to trigger you and see if they're gonna get a different result, it's shit like that. So what I've learned with some of these approaches, I feel like people are going to obstruct what they can obstruct. Even if it's a scenario where I'm at a professional place and, you know, I'm wearing something professional, but my boobs is big, like, you know. And I remember, and this was more recent too, I remember telling somebody in a professional setting, hey, if that person who had a flatter chest, I said, they had that on, you wouldn't be saying that to them.
True.
And then even the girl, she was like, yeah, you wouldn't be saying that to me. I said, so yeah, I'm not changing my scrub time for you. I'm not doing it. Like, because you wouldn't be saying it. You know, hey, I know. Big city bitches got to fit in somewhere. Like, you know, it's just shit like that. But people see what they want to see. And then sometimes they will try to put that back on you. Or even a post.
Speaking of that, let me interrupt right there.
Ooh.
So people will see what they want to see and then try to flip it back on you based off a post. So, and I don't mind if you correct me and get spicy with it. I don't mind. But when you see a woman, well, let me speak to me as a man.
Okay.
When you see a woman posting a profile picture bent over her ass looking into the camera. Ooh. And we talking about
you invited to my party?
And we talking about perspective. How am I supposed to respectively enter her DM if I know all I want is what you just presented?
You can respectfully say that.
Enlighten my audience.
Okay. So you want me to tell you how you should approach it?
I'm crafty with words. Enlighten my audience. Because you have some people that come in with bullshit words and all this. And I've been hearing some dudes like, did you really just say that? You didn't put no thought into that? Like, what's wrong? So they be confused. But some women I talk to, I got a lot of female friends. They said, what's wrong with me wanting to just express and have fun? I might want to have my ratchet days. That don't mean I want to fuck or I'm looking for somebody to fuck me. I was like, I get it. But you chose to post that on all pictures. You can still do that. You can do that in the video. But to post a picture is like, stop, pause, look at this.
Oh, so it's saying it's more permanent than like maybe posting a ass shaking on your story for them 24
Yeah,
hours.
one of those like, it show a little bit and then reverse and show a little bit. That's a little different. At least for me. I'm not going to look at you like you're a whole dude like that. But if you tight leggings or a lingerie looking fit and you bend over and you point in the camera, even if you got jeans on, and you make it your profile picture though. And it ain't no, it's my birthday, it's hot girl summer. It's just a random picture. So I bet you got my attention. It's your profile. Beep. Now I go to your photos. Then I scroll. Now every time I see it, your tongue out or you showing a lot of boobs. There's nothing classy.
Double boobs.
There's nothing.
I'm here for it.
There's nothing that tells me I should treat you ladylike. Even though common sense says you're a lady. It should be. But you're showing me sexual things, so all I'm thinking about, fuck the lady, fuck that, fuck hoe. I just know you're attractive. I want to fuck you. So when I jump in the inbox, I'm like, say, this nigga throw me the money, when you gonna spend it on me? So when you gonna throw that ass on me? What's wrong with that?
Why are you looking at that in the first place? What are you looking for? Are you trying to date with intention? Are you going to pretend to date with intention? Because you're saying it's not classy, it's not this. So why are you DMing her? If you want a classy lady, you want the opposite, why are you doing that?
All right, so here's the argument on my Facebook pages. Men be coming at me so wrong, all because I want to express myself and just be free and be me. Just because I express myself and I show a little ass and I shake a little tits, don't mean I'm out here fucking on everybody. That could be true.
Them is facts though.
But I didn't say I was dating. I'm saying what you showing, and I don't know you. But what you showing ain't make me want to get to know you on a classy level. I want the ass. What's wrong with this? It's about the ass.
And that's the same thing as when you said when a nigga is flipping his money. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a nigga saying, what's wrong with me flipping my money? But it's like, nigga, if you showing me some money, why you not spending it? It's like
exactly. But men don't want to be used for money, but you're showing them money. But at the same
outside of that though.
But at the same time, you say, oh, you're not classy, this and that. Go for the classy bitch. Because at the end of the day, all men want pussy. It's just the journey that you take to get that pussy.
But
good men want to fuck.
It's not about the woman being classy or the man looking for classy. It's the expectation. It's the expectation of you want to be treated one way, but you're presenting yourself a whole nother way. You don't see that as a double standard?
No, I don't. I don't see that because what makes me entitled to treat you away because you're a pussy that you were born with is out or your dick is out. If it's not my thing, not my vibe, I'm gonna keep strolling. If it is my vibe, like if I'm using a nigga for money, I think I'm gonna say, well, I might, because I mean, but general population, not, hey, nigga, I just want some money from me. What's up? You just sweet talk, hey. Or somebody just having some conversation. If a bitch wanna fuck, she gonna fuck. Classy, church going, in the house, outhouse. I always say I know more hoes in the house and 20,000 niggas to know the address than a bitch at the club who go home, get drunk, dead ass, go home. I know a bitch that run that motherfucking house like the bunny ranch, pussy burning. Like, yeah, bitch, who's over for dinner? Like, what they say, look who's coming to dinner, bitch. It's a different nigga every time. Don't ever go out. But like I said, remember I said those obstructive views? Those obstructive views, people do not understand. Because motherfucker tell me, like, you always out. You probably got niggas. You always doing this. You always working. You always hosting. You always doing this. Bitch, you got me? I got time for a nigga? Probably not. Probably not. But it's what you want to see is this. What you can't see is this. Right. Or even this. What you're choosing to see because you want it to fit your narrative. Because it's not about you getting to know that woman. It's about you being right. It's about you getting to say you a slut, I can treat you like this, you this and that, I can treat you like this. No, that's just like, and this is a pet peeve of mine. It's like a woman that is aggressive, assertive. I mean, in a good way. Aggressive, assertive forward, getting with a more passive man or a patient man and saying, oh, he's patient, he's nice, he's kind. Just because somebody's patient, nice, and kind does not mean you get to press their patience. Oh, we can disrupt him, he's patient. Oh, we can say this when he's kind. You know, one thing I tell people all the time, because I cook a lot and I cook good, and motherfuckers always assume that I gotta make the meals. Just because I know how to cook don't mean I always gotta do my cooking.
Okay.
So just because somebody's patient, kind, and passive does not mean that you use that for your gain or trying to get over on them. So just because a man is flashing money does not mean like, if that's what you want to do, then be forward about that exchange. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or go find a nigga that's not flashing money, but you know he about some pussy. Truck drivers, like, clock the T, truck drivers. You know what? Let me tell y'all a free game real quick. Go to the strip club and sit in the strip club and the whole audience is tricks. Y'all be fake conversation with these niggas. They're tricks, they're willing to buy pussy if you're selling, they're willing to buy conversation, they're willing to buy fantasy. Quit trying to go and fight with these niggas when you can just go with tricks like that. And that's T.
That's a gym.
That's a gym.
And we're back. We had to take a little break. You know, we got the towels, the lights, the liquor. It's getting a little hot. And speaking of hot, and we talked about, by the way, that was a good example you gave, how the comparison. So I can see what you're saying. And disclaimer again, I am not the nigga that jumps at people in boxing when only no ass females. But I do have ex-friends that used to do that, and I hear conversations, got a lot of female friends that talk about these things. So that's why I had to play devil's advocate and just get a ladies, feedback on it. But speaking on all this, relate online when it comes to a lot of podcasts, you have the balloon pops and the rest of all that.
Okay.
Before we fully get into the 4 pillars about your life and perspective and the difference, what is your perspective? If you've seen them, because I haven't seen a lot of them. I've seen one, the Kansas City balloon pops that has started. So I'm a little uneducated because I've just seen a little bit. I haven't seen it, but if you've seen it, what's been your take on it?
So a few things. Where do I start? A few things I've seen outside. I think it's about 3 of them. One from different promoters who I won't say their name because they owe me some money. So I won't say their name. No promotion over here. But one was from theirs, and then 2 other are from JV, which is my dog. He does music as well. My perspective on the 2 from JV, we getting there. Okay. You know, we getting there. It could be something, but it's very important for you to find like, I know it's hard, y'all, because we can really find quality niggas and we women, but find some men that are single, because he had that one on there that was not single. Find some men that are single, some women that are articulate, not small-minded, and I think that kind of works a little bit. But quality is everything as well. Quality presentation, letting them speak for themselves, not interrupt them. But I'm here for it. We can bring things. It doesn't always have to be just one person either. If we can bring some things like that, even if it's genuine, however you want to play, that's your business. Like that's a vibe for sure. Now the ones that was by the promotion team, the other promotion team that I was still not named, they asked me to be in it. I'm glad that I had some work to do and could not make it after watching that video. Quite frankly, I'm glad that I had some work to do and couldn't make it. Not really. Y'all, what was one of my old hoes in that damn video? Y'all, and we had a freaky time. So I'm glad I didn't come. Wow. Glad I didn't come. But, I feel like if we can, and I'm going to speak in general, it's Kansas City. If we can do something like that and we can get it together, we can really make a good production with that. It doesn't have to be like one thing. Like I said, everybody else can do their own thing. But I don't know. It's kind of messy around here. Somebody man might be on there. Somebody little 1, 2. Like, it's hard for a single person, like a real single person in Kansas City, to just be up there because somebody's always going to try to clock some tea. Like, but y'all, why was a man that was on there living with his baby mama and it's talking about he just waiting for her to get a spot? And I'm like, what the fuck you doing on this show? All right.
Damn, this podcast gonna turn simply about relationships and stuff. That's another topic.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody had posted on Facebook, I think it was Delia. Shout out to Delia. I fuck with her. Her mindset is dope as fuck. Strong voice, very vocal and strong.
Good.
But I don't have nothing negative to say about it. She made a post, and I don't remember word for word, so forgive me if I misquote all this, because we can go back. While I'm talking, I'll put it up and let it scroll down as a B-roll. She shared a post, or made a post about niggas like jumping her inbox or just coming at women, period. Well, I think she shares my post saying this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that females keep running across niggas that ain't got their own apartment? Own place. I'm sorry, not apartment, their own place.
I seen that today, and somebody shared, a man shared, he was like, damn, standards getting low. It's not that standards getting low, standards are not being met.
That's a gem.
Standards are, yes. I'm gonna drink to anything. But it's not that they're not being met. So when somebody is saying like it's hard to find somebody with the simple necessities, I'm not gonna say simple because it's something you can get. Maintenance is the thing. Maintaining it is the thing. So the problem I'm kind of seeing in my small experiences with certain stuff is not being honest. Hey, this is what I got going on. Is this with the laundry list? Well, most likely with me, I'm gonna say you probably don't need to be dating right now. Get yourself together so you can kind of, because being in a relationship or talking to somebody like really fucking with them is like a part-time job or a full-time job. You know what I'm saying? Because you're taking on another person. If y'all really fuck around, like you take on another person, y'all exchanging energy, you bring them to their lives, and you going into theirs. So I don't know. It's starting to happen a lot. But they lying about it.
Well, keyword you said maintenance. So about lying, I do agree with you. Men need to be more open and honest. Women do too. It's like a lot of us got this gender war against each other, and we don't talk about it enough.
Yeah, like it's not talked about enough, and it's like what is going on? Like social media has really fed us this war, and sometimes I'm like, we don't have these conversations in real life. There's not one time that I went on a date and a man is talking about 50-50. They're not really talking about that in real life. Why are you on the internet playing? Like, why are you playing on the internet? But that goes back to even today, if y'all see my post, well, y'all don't know when this video is up, but it was a post today where two people were adamant about disagreeing with me under a post because one of them I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know my style. I know what I like. And you do a lot of that 50-50 banter a lot. I'm not a 50-50 girl. I am.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not a 50-50 girl. That's not my style. If I'm 50-50, I get a roommate. If I want to go 50-50. Like, bills is bills. Like, and then, like I said, I'm a girl's girl. Like, I like my toes done, my hair done. Like, I like all my stuff done. I like a nice decorated place. Like, car can be cute, not really fucked up about that, but like I like stuff and where I find my peace, and I find my peace at home. So I have to make sure I'm maintaining a peaceful home and peaceful energy. I like my hair to be done every day so I can feel good and great. When you're able to call me, like Dutchess can come because she's not looking at me. She can come out and just be out. I like to throw my shit in a bun, like makeup, no makeup, like what we doing? I like my skin to be clear. I like shit like that. Little details. And that stuff, it's about maintenance as well. But my thing is this. I'm not going to do the 50-50 thing because bills come with life. Being alive costs. Like it's never been free to be here. So you're not going to tell me, oh, well, you just pay 100% by yourself. Okay. In the least rich way possible. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna have to pay for something anyway. Like I'm going to get to it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot disguise you not wanting to be a leader. I know the comedy's different, but if you want to lead, you're gonna lead. And it doesn't have to be like 100-0, like I'm not doing shit. No. Cause I like to pretend that I'm doing little stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like he so we ran mortgage, whatever the situation is. He paid the rent / mortgage. You know, he paid majority of the stuff. I might go put a little something in the fridge or something like that. You know, something cute like, let me get this bill, little light bill, whatever. You know, shit like that. So worst case scenario, 60-40. I prefer I prefer 70-30 to be honest. Worst case scenario 60-40, but it kind of depends. But
Let's stick with you on 70-30 or take.
Yeah.
What does 70-30 look like?
What is 70-30 when I say it? But this is the thing. Not everything is about the structure. You gotta remember to have fun in the relationship as well. So, and I have been in some serious partnerships. So I will say this. I think my most mature partnership in that kind of way, he paid the rent. I paid the utilities. And he paid like vacations and stuff like that. And maybe on the vacation I'll get the souvenirs or like little stuff that makes a little impact or whatever, big impact. Stuff like that. But then at the same time, if we want to go get a car, let's cash it out half-half. Boom. We're gonna cash out a couple cars that are half and half, and I'm gonna buy my person because I wanted it and I got it too. The little slug bugs and shit.
Mm.
That was just for me and my early 2000s obsession, my Y2K vibe.
Okay.
So we got a truck, sedan, and now I went and got my little one too, and then he got him another truck. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pay for these cars together, and then when we want to side, get it.
2 minutes.
So things like that, I feel like are very important. So that's when I say 70-30, like little shit like that. It sounds more than what it is, but as a woman, like, you know, you can manage. You can make groceries. You know how much you cook. You can decipher in the kitchen, however you want it. And then things like bills. You know when it's winter, if you got an electric house or not, or you got a gas house. Little shit like that, little details like that. So I was getting away with a lot of shit. But then again, you know, I'm still, he breaking bread, you know. He breaking bread. But I'm making sure I'm doing my part as well. Like, we're not hungry. You're coming, you're eating, you're getting off work. I'm not running my fucking mouth all the time. Like, this is my body anyway. I'm fun. And I'm fun at home.
we got to give sorry to interrupt. You said that fun.
We love a fun, bitch.
That fun.
Niggas love a fun, bitch. I mean,
Not all niggas. That
love a fun, bitch.
Not all niggas. Let me grab my
Not my, that ain't for me.
Hold
on now.
Cause we talking about this. We're talking about the statement of 50-50 and 70-30. We're talking about fun. And we're talking about cashing out. So when I hear fun, I know there are things you can do that's fun with F for free. But also there are things that cause fun that's also financially expensive.
No, I'm fun, baby. Me.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm fun.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah, man, love a fun one.
Yeah, I'm fun.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
you finna laugh. Like, we finna have my niggas. I laugh when they got boxes out there. Wallet, everything.
Yeah, she's going with wallet.
Dead ass.
Fun. She want them fun. She want to put a DS in that motherfucker. Let's get the fun with the DS, and then we gonna have some fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gonna have some fun. Yeah, but I'm not fun. Like dead ass. Like I'm fun. Like I'm not a nagger. I'm really not into that. To the point like I third wheel a lot, cause people fuck with me. So I third wheel a lot. So I'm with a lot of couples, and you know I enjoy hanging. Sometimes I meet them separate, but then they end up getting together. Sometimes it has happened. I'm one like, where Dutchess at? She need to come out to this and this with us. I didn't realize I'm third wheeling, but I always say, even if it's in private, hey girl or hey dude, like start paying attention to that kind of shit. And they be like, you right, or like, girl, you be nagging a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know, you might be scared to tell you, but you kind of nagging. And it's little shit like that because I can observe that. Like, and I don't like, because I feel like niggas do this.